Guys, welcome back to my YouTube space. Thank you so much for tuning in today. For those of you that are new, my name is Pilela and welcome to my channel. So in today's video I'm going to be showing you how to get the wet hair look from this to but before we can get started, don't forget to subscribe on my channel. It's absolutely free. Also press the bell notification bell, like this video and comment, and without any further ado, let's get started. Okay, so before we can get started, firstly, I'm not naked, I'm wearing a boob tube. Let me show you the things that you need. You'll need a comb, gel for your edges. I use the Eco Styling gel. You're gonna need some water with conditioner. You can also use plain water, but I like to use it with conditioner because it doesn't make my hair look funny once the hair is dry. And I'm also using a mousse from Tresemme. This is really amazing. Let's get started. So the only thing that I've done was to lay my edges, which is just to make sure that my wig doesn't shift. However, if my edges do get lifted in the process, it's fine, I will redo. First thing you need to do is part your hair the way that you'd like it to be styled. I think I will go with a side part. And I think it's pretty straight. Now, the next thing you want to do is when you make sure that there are no knots in your hair. So brush it, comb it, do whatever. And then the next thing you want to do is you want to spray your hair with water, or as I have water with conditioner. Spray it generously through your hair. You don't want your hair to be dripping wet, but you do want it to be as moist as possible. I find that my hair dries up quite fast, so I have to put more than what I would. I have to put more water throughout the styling process. So I'm going to start it. So now I'm going to be spraying my hair. I'm going to be spraying this mixture into my hair. And as you spray, you want to spray everywhere, and as you spray, you want to continuously do this to your hair, like run your fingers through it, so that the moisture is distributed everywhere. Because here at the bottom, sometimes the moisture may not get through it, so if you run your fingers through it, it's gonna help with making sure that every strand is wet-ish. That makes sense. Now I'm combing it to make sure that the way that I want it to be styled, it stays that way. Now as you're doing this, you want to scrunch up your hair, and that way waves and curls start forming in your hair. You will see by the end my hair will be very curly. I just want to make sure that it's wet enough. Like, you don't want it to be drenched, but you just want it to be to be thoroughly coated with water. can see the hair is starting to take shape. Now some people can leave it like this, but I use a hair mousse to make sure that the waves that I've created stay in place also, so that when the hair dries it doesn't look dry and crinkled, if that makes sense. Okay, so I think that is moist enough. Okay, so the next thing that I'm going to use is the Tresemme Volume and Lift Salon Finish Mousse. This says that it lifts roots, so it's gonna make sure that the bottom of the hair stays bouncy like this. So I will shake it and then disperse some product. I will work with one section at a time when I do this. I think you can tell the difference between the side and the side. The side has slightly more body now. Also, the hair looks more beach waves type. So I'm also gonna continue the side. And what I like about this hair mousse is that even after I've done this, the curls last for a few days, like the waves, and the hair it's not left feeling tacky, you know, like you've used a ton of product in. You can straighten the hair after this and the hair won't smoke, because you know sometimes if you put too much product on your hair and you try to straighten it, then it smells because you need to wash the product off. That's not the case with this hair mousse. It's very lightweight, which I really like. So now I'm going to make sure that the back pieces are also done. And I'm first going to start with some water. Let me just turn around quickly. So now that the hair is wavy, you also want to make sure that your edges are laid, because with this wet hair look, it starts from your roots all the way to the tips of the hair. So you want to make sure that your edges are laid the right way and the hair falls perfectly in place, although you want it to look effortless. So I'm just going to touch up my roots and make sure it's as sleek or as messy as I want it to be. And again, I'm going to use this Eco Styling gel. Now I'm not going to worry about the side because the side is not going to be showing. However, okay, so now I'm gonna finish it off with my hairspray, and I'm just gonna quickly go. Okay, so I'm gonna finish it off with my K Frizz Control Treatment Spray. This ensures that the hair stays shiny, it's bouncy, and it's a good hair finisher. So I'm gonna apply it all over. And that is it, guys. This is my final look. It's super easy. Excuse me. Super easy to try and control. It's very low maintenance. I think this is such a good hairstyle for spring, especially if you're going to the pool, because even if your hair gets splashed by some water, your hair is still gonna have this vibe, if you know what I mean. So yeah, let me know if you enjoyed this video. Let me know what your favorite spring hairstyle is. This is definitely my favorite hairstyle right now, especially when it's hot and you want to look fresh, you want to look different. This is definitely a hairstyle to try. So yeah, leave me a comment down below. Also don't forget to subscribe and thumbs up this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.